just out of thin air.
When you see that baseball being thrown that far again, we talked about success against them.
Well, that's one way to settle your differences between Reynaldo Lopez and Jorge Soler. With Albies and his arm around Soler there. Jorge being held back. Reynaldo Lopez as well by his pitching coach. And listen to this crowd for Jorge Soler.
Almost felt like it was Walt Weiss was in there to be able to try to stop that.
Yeah, it seemed to be. Well, the first pitch to Soler in this at-bat was upstairs. Remember, he got hit by a pitch earlier in the game as well, after the home run. So they just kind of stared each other down after Shawnuel advanced on that wild pitch.
Two big boys, too.
And Soler took a couple of steps. Lopez said, well, come get me. And it was on. And the Dukes were flying.
Some serious haymakers there, too.
Weren't really any other instigators. Sometimes in these fights you see multiple fights break out as somebody lands a punch.
Walt Weiss, the manager, with the tackle.
Well, he's a scrappy old ball player, you know. Now the umpires have to sort this out. Soler and Lopez just kind of stared at each other for a while before the fist started flying. Have been distributed. I believe both players, he said, were ejected. Well, that's one way to get Lopez out of the game. Go throw a fist at him.
Walt Weiss is wondering why his pitcher's thrown out. Well, you walk out there, you wave him out, you're going to...
Pazza is explaining right now that, well, Lopez in some ways instigated this just as much as Soler.
I mean, when you have those type of numbers against you, you just think that if you're Jorge Soler. Especially when you get hit.
Well, he got hit, and then he got another one thrown over his head.
Exactly.
It was in addition to the hit by pitch earlier. Jorge never took his eyes off Lopez.
Lopez, at this point, is staring right in at him also.
After a moment, Soler said, well, what are you staring at me for? He did what he could to stop this from getting worse. Look at that.
That tackle by Walt Weiss.
That's how you tackle in the open field.